Well, hello everybody. It's July the 28th, and if I look hot, I am. We are in Iowa, and if you've ever been in Iowa in the summer, it's like, I think it's about 100 degrees, and the humidity, I don't know what the humidity is, but man. Anyway, makes me appreciate Oregon. Wish I had some of that 75 degrees with a light breeze blowing. That's good stuff. Anyway, we're in Iowa, a great day of travel today. We spent the night last night in a place called Correctionville, Iowa, which is just inside the border. It's about 30 miles to the east side of Sioux City, Iowa. We experienced yesterday the roughest road we've had yet. It rattled us both, and we were both getting worn out by it because it's just a nasty road. I've been singing the praises of 20, but that's one little section I would have gotten off if I'd have had an option. In any case, it rattled enough to where it rattled several of the bulbs out of the lights inside the travel trailer. Anyway, but we survived it, and today, yesterday we found out something that's a little bit discouraging, but it's not the end of the world. In Iowa, they have completed 20 to where it's 4 lanes all the way across the state. So instead of getting to see all the little cool towns today, well, we were on 4 lane all day. It was easy peasy, 65 cruise control, just enjoying. I think Rachel slept almost all day long. This is the first time I've seen her all day. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, it was very smooth road. She actually prayed this morning we'd have some smooth road after that beating we took yesterday, and that prayer was answered because it was really good. And then we came down, so we thought about maybe jumping off of 20 on the old 20, which is really not 20, but we had told ourselves we were going to be true to 20, so we stayed on it. I guess it's like L37 or something like that, but we said we were going to be true to 20, so we're true to 20. So we came across to 35, came south, found an antique store that is the biggest antique store Rachel and I have ever been in. I'm telling you, we probably spent an hour there, or maybe an hour and a half. It was a 5-6 hour store. I mean, they had so much stuff in there. Anyway, she bought a little something, I bought a little something, nothing special. Something you'll never see on the West Coast, and that's an Illinois oil can, which was pretty cool. And I don't know what Rachel bought. Something small. Anyway, and then we came down 35 and hit I-80, and if you know anything about I-80, if I remember correctly, I-80 is considered to be Main Street, USA. Holy cow, there's a lot of trucks on that road, and I'm the slowest guy on there. I mean, these semis drive like they're driving my friend's Lotus or something. Holy cow, there was one guy that almost pushed somebody off the road. That he was so anxious to pass this little car, and I'm thinking, man, you're crazy. That's not the way I was taught to drive a semi. You were to be like respectful. But anyway, the semis, everybody and his brother passed us, and the traffic on I-80 is just, it's oppressive to a guy like me who's been driving on Highway 20 and digging life, just kind of like, oh, well, hey, there's another farmer, how you doing? No, this is like, oh my gosh, that guy's close to me at 70 miles an hour. Anyway, we're at Newton, Iowa, and we're sitting here enjoying, sucking up the air conditioning, having something cool to drink, waiting for my good friend Mark Weimers, who is working today. When he gets off work, and we're going to meet he and his wife someplace and have dinner. So, real nice campground here. Grateful for the air conditioning, and we'll let you know tomorrow we're going to go to Pella, Iowa, which is where my oldest sister and my oldest brother-in-law met and fell in love, and they got married in Las Cruces, but in any case. And we're going to go there, and then we're going to go to a little place called Perry tomorrow, and Perry is where I worked for a couple of years when I was a young man for a moving company, and then I drove semi, which I enjoyed a lot, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. So that's where we are today. I can't really tell you much that we saw that was really cool today. There is so much corn here. Holy cow. If we don't feed the world, I don't know who does, but it's actually really beautiful. The amber waves of grain, well, they're not amber, they're green, but the amber waves of corn it's pretty cool to see. I mean, these massive fields that just go on and on and on. Beautiful place. So we're enjoying our trip. Tomorrow we're going to lay low, and then on Friday morning we bust out of here early. We're going to go back up to 20, and then go across 20 to Dubuque, and then down to Davenport, which is where my oldest sister, my favorite sister, unless my other sister's watching, and she's my favorite sister. Actually, I love them both, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so we're being true to 20. We're going to drive about 300 miles, when if we just jump back on 80, Suicide Alley, you know, Main Street, USA, we would be at my sister Meg's place in about, I think, 110 or 120 miles. Not really that far, but instead we're going to be true to 20 and drive about 300 miles, but that's okay. That's what we told ourselves we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying these, and have a good evening.